a person on something called BoardNet, and within BoardNet on something called /Paul/ posted the following last Wednesday, May 17th. I am a fourth-year surgery resident here who rotated from WHC, Washington Hospital Center, last year. It won't be hard to identify me, but I feel that I shouldn't stay silent. Seth Rich was shot twice with 3 total gunshot wounds, entry and exit and entry. He was taken to the OR emergency where we performed an X-lap and found a small injury to segment 3 of the liver, which was packed, and several small bowel injuries, pretty common for gunshots in the back exiting the abdomen, which we resected, 12 centimeters of bowel, and left him in discontinuity. Didn't hook everything back up, with the intent of performing a washout in the morning. He did not have any major vascular injuries or otherwise. I've seen dozens of worse cases than this which survived, and nothing about his injuries suggested to me that he'd sustained a fatal wound. In the meantime, he was transferred to the ICU and transfused 2 units of blood when his post-surgery crit came back at -20. He was stable and not on any pressors, and it seemed pretty routine. About 8 hours after he arrived, we were swarmed by LEOs, law enforcement officers, and pretty much everyone except the attending physician and a few nurses was kicked out of the ICU. It was weird as hell. At turnover, change of shift, that morning we were instructed not to make rounds on the VIP that came in last night. That's exactly what the attending said, and no one except me and another resident had any idea who he was talking about. No one here was allowed to see Seth except for my attending physician when he died. No code was called. I rounded on patients literally next door, but was physically blocked from checking in on him. I've never seen anything like it before, and while I can't say 100% that he was allowed to die, I don't understand why he was treated like that. I'm just one low-level doc. Something's fishy, though, that's for sure. Well, let's call this resident Dr. Anon. Dr. Anon, if you have anything else to say, I'll open a live stream on www.thecouch.tv as we simulcast with the Hannity Show in the background from 9:45 to 11 p.m. Eastern tonight. If you would like to participate and provide any additional details in our chat setting, you would be most welcome. Most importantly, for your own safety now, it is imperative that you come on out. This is the most dangerous time for you in this story's life cycle, when a well-connected, crooked investigator can determine your identity and location in an hour, but us mortal reporters, who are governed by HIPAA laws, can only hope to file a FOIA request and months later, maybe, get your identity to track you down. We would be happy to do a Skype video interview with you right away. Fox producers and even show hosts do watch this channel. That will immediately give you much more protection than you have now. You can also email me at stillreport@gmail.com anytime and set something up. But if you prefer the anonymity for a while longer, please do stick your nose into the chat room of www.thecouch.tv. Use the Chrome browser for best results. Click on our picture and you'll be in our chat room. I don't have to explain to this audience what's at stake here. From this point, it just wouldn't take very much work for an honest team of investigators from the FBI to take it from here. This could bring down this entire cabal and vanquish the climate of fear that hangs over this town. So, Dr. Anon, whether you show up or not, we will be talking about you on the couch tonight between 9:45 and 11 p.m. Eastern. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.
About defeating her or challenging her. He knew that she was going to steal 13 primary elections from him. So at the end of it all, we had the perfect storm. And Donald Trump aroused the alt-right and Bernie Sanders aroused the alt-left, but Donald Trump won by a hair because several things came together. The first is white hat hackers from inside the intelligence community stopped Hillary Clinton from stealing 13 states from Donald Trump. You also had the various leaked emails, including an Israeli Mossad operation with Seth Rich to throw Hillary under the bus. And finally, you had the Hillary Clinton spaz attack in front of the 9/11 memorial.
Yes.
All of these things, plus the Anthony Weiner laptop with 650.
Over the past month, we've had new developments with the slain DNC staffer Seth Rich possibly still being alive and well in Israel. First, we have the testimony of the doctor. Second, we have this Steele, ex-CIA guy, coming out and claiming that it was a Mossad operation to add more scandal to Hillary's situation so she doesn't get elected. Now, you can't trust anything any ex-CIA person says. I don't care who they are. What they typically do is give you some truth mixed with some BS. And I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think there's a very good chance that Seth Rich is still alive and well in Israel. Supposedly he has Mossad connections as well. So keep your eyes peeled for more information. Press for more information. This could be a huge story.